Alrighty. Welcome to the Treehouse. Definitely welcome to the Treehouse. It's been one of those days for both me and Donnie D. We're doing our thing. Anyhow, Donnie D, you want to do the introduction? Because some people don't know us.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the show. It's Donnie D and Mr. Rev in the place to be.
Mr. Rev.
Happy to see you all.
You know, I was sitting there pondering, and me and Donnie D, we were talking about different subjects that we can go on. This is a Treehouse. As most of the fans that follow us, they know I have two shows. The Treehouse and Homeless Hope. This is a Treehouse.
Yes.
Okay, so we talk about a little bit more raw material.
Yeah,
you know?
do, yes.
I mean, right?
We'll talk about everything, basically.
Anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Anything that comes to mind. Anything that comes to mind. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's just whatever. And all that. So, Donnie. Obviously, I'm the host of the show, and Donnie is a co-host of mine.
Yes, yo. We're glad you all can make it.
But he's just as important than I am. I will put that out there. Without him, I couldn't do this show.
But,
I mean, there's no question about it. Okay. Do you want to say anything, Donnie? How your day was or anything?
All right, I could fill everyone in on it. We could fill everybody in. I kind of had a job interview set up with Lowe's and everything out in Boca, and it turns out the manager wasn't there today, and we got all dressed up with the clothes and everything.
Why are you showing your dick, man? Come on.
All right, yeah. But it was meant to be today, and the manager wasn't ready, and so we said to reschedule for tomorrow. So pretty much, the new job is underway. Start making money, and eventually we'll get a new computer. Eventually, we'll keep you posted.
All right. How was my day? Was very interesting. Very interesting. But I'm not going to go into those somatics.
I am.
Definitely not. Anyhow, we have to come over to something. Something to talk about. Something either simple or complicated.
Right.
Not sure yet on it. But we talked about how many things that we talked about, Donnie, on interracial relationships. We talked about
cyber dating.
Cyber dating. We talked about a lot of stuff.
The war with Putin or Putin or what is it?
Right, with the Ukraine. We always talk about this kind of thing, and that's what the Treehouse is about.
Yeah.
You know? So, to be honest with you, the biggest thing that I can think about that I would like to talk about.
Yeah.
If it's okay with you, Donnie.
Yeah, go for it.
If it's okay with you. You know, there's one thing in our lives, and it doesn't matter who you are, it's relationships.
Right, yeah.
How many times have you had your heart broken over somebody?
Many times. Just many people out there that aren't ready for a full-time relationship. I don't know if that's the right way to say it.
You can turn it towards you.
Yeah, many people out there are not ready for a full-time relationship. They only want
a fuck. I'm gonna use that word right now. I'll use that word.
I don't know. Something like that, right?
Yeah. I mean, come on. You know, guys do it and girls do it. And all they want to do is get laid.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know? I mean, to be honest with you, me personally, I much rather a woman being caring, understanding, and stand by my side.
Definitely.
You know? That means a lot more than having a little piece of coochie.
Something like that. Yeah, and it's when you... I was going to say that's when your heart reaches that level. When you actually reach that level in life, that is what you desire, what your heart desires, what you're searching for in life. And like when you're ready to settle down with somebody, but lately many out there just are not ready to settle down and raise a family and live life together. Stuff like they just wanna. Mr. Revs wants the camera. Yeah.
I'm sitting here listening to Donnie D. Me and him are great friends. Wonderful friends. I wouldn't trade another friend in the world for him. You know? And the thing about it is, what he's saying is true. You know? It goes both for men and women. Just not women. So I'm not picking on women. But the bottom line is, you know, if you're just looking for a quick, with guys, I'll say a quick coochie. Is that good to put?
Yeah, it's all right.
You know, and with women, they're looking for a good stiff woody.
Right.
Alright, I'm trying to be as polite as I can. But that's the bottom line. Why do you want that kind of life? Why do you want it? I don't understand it. I really don't. You know, I love companionship. I love making love to a woman and all that, but I mean, good golly.
About living together, raising family.
Raising family, yeah. Raising family is a good one. You know, just going off the hook and just some guy's just gonna go out and put his woody in somebody. I'm trying to be as clean as I can on this and all that. What's the point of it? And same thing with a woman. She just lays on her back and opens her legs and say, "Hey, get my cushy."
Right.
You know? I just don't understand those kind of things. I don't know. What do you think?
It is a difference between the sexual satisfaction and the whole demeanor of wanting to raise a family with somebody and settle down. I mean, like, you could say you've had sex with 10 different people, but I could tell you I've had sex with the same person over 10 times. So that's what I'm getting at. But and Mr. Rev is wanting it there.
So I really didn't mean to get on this subject tonight or today, but the bottom line is a lot of people misconstrued love with lust.
Yep.
They really do. And that's the biggest world problem. I can sit here. I can go on Facebook, Twitter, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I can have a piece of ass right here. In minutes. I don't want that. I want somebody I'm going to love and trust and be with them for the rest of my life.
Right. Yeah.
You know? This younger generation, they don't get that.
They can't
really
find the
don't.
right person or something.
Well, go ahead, Doug.
No, I only had a few words for that.
Are you disagreeing with me on this? If you do, it's
Nah.
fine.
I don't disagree. I'm just.
I mean, getting a piece of ass is getting a piece of ass.
Yeah, it is.
You know? Or a woman getting a dick. Excuse my language. But that's all she wants.
Right.
Is a piece of dick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I am not into that kind of relationship.
A lot of times, it's for drugs or personal finances, right? Sometimes.
A lot of times, Donnie, you're absolutely right.
That's a possibility. Yeah.
You know, we talked about prostitution before and stuff on the show. You know, women have to do what they have to do. But you know what, men? Let's talk about the man aspect of it. Okay? And the thing about it is, a lot of times, Donnie, I never paid, you know this, I never paid for sex in my life. I never will.
Never
You
had
know? Bring somebody out to dinner, a nice dinner, stuff like that, nice pizzeria, have some good pizza pie, and sit there and talk.
Yep.
You know? But you think I'm gonna hand over $50 to $100 to somebody to come over just to sit on my lap? You're freaking crazy.
It's not worth trouble.
It's not. It's not worth the
trouble.
headache. You know? I mean, I enjoy holding hands, walking down the beach, walking down the sidewalk. I enjoy those kind of things. So why would I pay $50 or $20 or $100, whatever it is, for somebody to just come over here and give me a, what do you call it? I don't want to be vulgar. A head job.
Yeah.
Why would I want to do that?
Exactly. I don't deal with it. Me, I personally don't deal with that stuff. It's not worth my trouble. It's not worth the money. To me, I could get into some finer details about what to do about the problem, but that's between me, myself, and I. Yeah, you know it.
Well, you know what? I didn't mean to go on this subject that much. You know, but me and Donnie was talking about certain subjects and stuff like that, and this is one of the subjects that showed up. You know, and plus we had the subject on, about 2 nights ago on another show?
Yeah.
Something like that. So anyhow, let's switch gears.
It's kind of been at the top of our schedule, sort of, because we keep making another video about it. But it's deep within our memory, and there's no control. But we'll get through it, though. We'll get through it. No worries.
So, anyhow, let's switch gears. Let's get away from that kind of subject. Because it might piss a little people off or something.
Yeah.
No idea. Alright, so this is the Treehouse. We come up with any kind of subject that you want to talk about. And please leave comments inside the comment section. That, you know, I'll do it.
Yeah.
You know.
You're thinking of, there's a fella out trying to work your corner or something. I don't know if you want to bring that up.
No, I don't want to bring that up.
Okay.
I don't want to bring that up. That's just too much of a headache. You know? But it brings up a point.
Yeah.
You know? Who can you trust and who you can't trust?
Right.
That brings up a big point.
Right. Exactly.
Because a lot of times you can't trust people. Even though they pretend they're your friends.
Right.
Donnie, you're my friend.
Okay.
I'll always trust you till the end. Not a problem. And if you find a good mate, you know, a good woman or a good man, whatever you're into, trust me. trust means everything inside a kind of relationship.
Yep.
Really does. Whether it's a friendship, a marriage, or a partnership. It means everything. Definitely. Do you agree?
Yes, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, that's the big
That's what I
thing.
could say. And Mr. Rev knows what he's talking about, and he understands all the situations and scenarios that everybody's going through. And a lot of people just don't understand what's going on in life, and it's hard to read between the lines and find out what's really taking place and everything. You know, and
You know what selfish people are called? They're selfish.
all right,
We got selfish people out here in the world, and what they're gonna do is bombard you with kindness
right, yeah,
and all that, and they'll just take advantage of your kindness and screw you over. Donnie, you know this as well as I do.
right, right.
You know that kind of thing. But when we talk about relationships, you can't be with somebody that you don't trust 100%. You can't do it. It's not gonna happen. If you don't trust that person 100%, there
Yeah,
is no way that relationship is gonna work. It just ain't gonna.
right,
You know. I mean, we talked about other areas and stuff. It's like two drug users, for example. And I know a couple drug users. I don't do drugs personally.
right.
Not looking down on them, but the bottom line is two drug users trying to quit drugs. What's their odds of quitting those drugs when they're together? One slips up, the other one's going to be right behind.
Yep.
Donnie, you know that as well as I do.
Yep, definitely.
You know? Same thing with alcoholics.
It's a hard habit to break.
Yeah.
I've heard
Well,
that
the thing
before.
about it is, I mean, it's a slippery slope. It's a really slippery slope. It's because you love somebody dearly and stuff like that, but the bottom line is when they have a habit, we'll just say a habit,
Yeah.
and you're an enabler of doing that habit for them, or you're another user doing it with them, how long do you think that relationship's gonna last? Donnie, take it.
Well, maybe a month or so? About a month or so. A lot of people don't want to get involved in a serious relationship because they have
Nobody to be with.
they have fear. They have fear inside. All this fear builds up inside, and they don't know how to get rid of it except to test drive other relationships and scenarios. And they don't really want to settle down forever because they know something's going to go wrong or something. It's the risk you got to take, and they don't want to deal with the turmoil of everything, the outcome and all that stuff, like child support, and who's going to take custody of the child.
Donnie.
Mr. Rev.
I really didn't know what direction that I was going to go into on this show tonight. But we ended up on the question of relationships. Relationships are very important. Absolutely. Friendship, having a mate, having a partner really is an important part of our life. But you get the wrong mate, you get the wrong partner, and all that, it makes your life hell. you're going to sit there and waste 5 to 10 years hoping on somebody that they will change.
Right.
And they never will.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
life is short. Life is short. It's really short. And the thing about it is, don't lose hope. Do not lose hope. There's somebody out there for you, and I know there is. Just be cautious. Okay, I think we're closing it up.
Yep.
All right. Donnie, you do the first close.
We're happy for all of you to keep in tune to our channel. We are lacking subscribers. We want all of you to subscribe. You know, this is a business in a way, but we want to get the word out to everyone. We want you all to subscribe. We want to get the word out that everyone out there is important to us. We value your comments. Don't forget, smash the like button in appreciation for the channel. Leave all the comments in your comment section. And we want to hear from you.
All right. I normally end the show on Homeless Hope a certain way.
Right.
I've always have. But with Treehouse, it's a little different. But I'm still going to end it the same way. A smile, a hug, a handshake, and a kind gesture goes a long way with somebody. Rev is out.